Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the off-season phase 2, day 3. Today we're going to be focusing on squats. So let's get straight into it. Let's stop wasting time. So for my warm-up sets, I'm not even going to include them. But I just want to make sure that you do 2 warm-up sets before you go into your sets. The book suggests to do 3 sets of 5 reps. So here, it's your choice. You can go heavy. But every time I do a set, I like to go a little bit heavier than the previous set. So in this case, I added the 45 and I believe it was a 20 on each side. So a total of 175 pounds or roughly 70 kilos. And for my last set, I added 245s on each side. And for this one, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I struggle a little bit, but not to the point where it was too terrible. But here, again, I just want to focus on your form, back straight, stick your ass out. You want to make sure you go as low as you can, and do it for five reps. Here, I think I did pretty good. I don't know about you, but that's just me. I did pretty good, I think. But that's the squats. Next, we're gonna move on into the rear foot elevated split squat. And here the book suggests to do 5 reps on each side for a total of 4 sets. So you're going to do that for on each side. Here, since this is phase 2, I decided to add a little bit of weight. So I added 9 pounds on each side. As you can tell from the previous phase, I did it without weight. I was focusing on form. Here, I'm adding a little bit of weight just to make sure I'm getting stronger. So going into the next exercise, it's going to be ring rows. Here the book suggests to do 10 reps and doing for 3 sets. I'm going to show you how to do the correct form first, and then I'll show you the incorrect form. This is the correct form. You want to make sure that you don't wobble, you don't go too fast, you don't want to go super fast, right? Because you want to make sure that you focus. Once you go pull yourself forward, pull yourself up, and you want to make sure that you squeeze the back as much as you can. Here, focus on control rather than speed. Really squeeze at the top, squeezing or stretching out the chest once you're at top. And here is the incorrect form. I also wanted to include it for you guys so you guys can know. And here, I'm speeding through it. I'm going fast as hell. So here is not how to do it because you're not really controlling your body. You're not really squeezing. So you make sure that you squeeze once you're at the top. Next exercise, we're going to go into the dumbbell single leg deadlift. As you can tell from the previous phase, we had the 2 feet doing the dumbbell single leg deadlift. This time we're going to lift the opposite leg with the opposite hand going down to touch your toes eventually, right? With the weight. So this is a really good to stretch out the hamstrings to make it really strong. I love this exercise. Here the book suggests to do 5 reps on each side for a total of 3 sets. So it's not that bad, right? I really love this exercise. It really helps my hamstrings. Now this one's a little bit funny because I don't really do it as much. But this is called the X pull down. The X pull down, what you're going to do is, if you have a machine like this, I would definitely suggest it because it really helps on engaging your core and also works on your back muscles as well. As you can see it in my midline of my back, I'm really trying to squeeze, kind of like going out, right? And you want to squeeze the hell out of it. Squeeze the middle of your back. Pretend like you have a pencil in the middle of your back, right? And you're squeezing, making an X as you go out, and you really want to make sure that you engage your core. This is essentially a core exercise to BH. So you want to make sure that you do it correctly. You want to make sure you grab one handle on the opposite hand, on the opposite side, and pretty much do an X. And then finally, I didn't record it, but the books mentioned to do a hard style front plank, and you're gonna do it for two sets of 20 seconds. The previous exercise, the X pull down, you're gonna be doing it for 10 reps of 3 sets. I don't know if I mentioned it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we're going to go into the off-season phase 3 now. And yeah, let's get it. Thank you guys.